Hello everyone, and welcome back to Digger Evans Model Railway. This is a long overdue video. I've been so busy this year and these last few weeks. Jimmy, be quiet. I've got Jimmy on my shoulder, hopefully he's going to remain quiet. And so I thought it's way overdue giving everyone a catch up where I'm up to and what I've been doing. I don't know how many remember, I renewed the track over on the layout, and I renewed the curve at one end, and with flexi track it didn't work right. It didn't work out, and ended up having to go and get some new tracks, some proper curves. Whilst I was there, I saw a few things that I picked up, and I'll show you them. This was a Triumph 2000, and of course it's out of era for my layout. So Jimmy, please don't do that. So I've ended up having to rust it up, make it look. Jimmy, please. If you do that again, I'm going to have to stop the video and start again. Made it look rusty and old, and that took some doing, but that's not the main event. You see some scrapyard stuff there. Also was there, I saw this in the cabinet of used goods. It's got a missing wheel, axles there, just one, but it runs. It's still got the tension lock couplings on both ends, and it was a mere £2. So I couldn't refuse. So that's going to get weathered and a new axle fitted, and it'll be on the layout very soon after it's been weathered. I may well do some weathering. Oh, no wonder he's put it over that. Look at that. Some damage on there, but that's quite alright. That's quite clearable. And right next to it was this one. This doesn't have anything missing like the last one did. This has its guide rails, the last one didn't. It's got all its axles. This wants a really good clean. I'm going to take all the axles off, stick them in the sonic bath thing, and it's got all the details. It'll detail up very well, will this, and we'll get it dirty and some slight bits of rust here and there, both tension lock couplings, and looking quite nice. Bogies are good, wagons as they call them in the States, and bogies in the UK, these things. That's looking quite nice, is that. And I saw these two, and these were only a £5 a piece. Again, slightly out of era for my liking, but I had one of these before, exactly the same livery, and I ended up making it look used, bit of rust, scratched, knocked about with, and people went mad for it. A lot of people wanted it, so I'm gonna make these two look like they're twisted and banged about a bit, like they've been used, filled with stone and dozens of times, and they've done some mileage. I'm gonna add some dirt, some rust. There's a ton of detail, really close-up detail on these, and get it into focus. Rivets and stuff that some people like to count, but those are ideal spots for enhancing the detail around and making them look used. It's got the old-fashioned wheels, the spoke wheels, which shows you what era they're from. A long time ago, way before anything on my layout, but the wheels can be changed for solids or whatever. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to detail both of these up, make them look used, and I'm going to sell them as a pair, probably on eBay, probably. We'll see how it goes, and I'll go through that process of how I'm doing it on video, so that we can all get bored. As you know, it's coming into autumn now. We've had a dreadful summer, very wet. It's coming into autumn, and so I'm going to be doing a lot more on the bench, hopefully. But we've had funerals, we've had birth of a new granddaughter last week, which is a wonderful, wonderful experience. It's great being a grandparent, it really is. And I've got lots of granddaughters now, more than I can count on two hands. And so we've been busy around. My wife's been very busy as well, looking after some of the other children whilst Mum and Dad were away at the hospital, getting a C-section to have my latest granddaughter born, who was a bumper weight. She was 8 pound 9 ounces, which is a big old weight for a baby. C-section, and so it's taking her a lot longer to recover. And my son's busy, so we're trying to help out as much as we can by having the youngsters. We have another baby, Gracie, granddaughter, and she's 15 months old, so we're trying to have her as much as we can to alleviate any undue stress on my son and his missus. That's all it is. Thank you ever so much for looking in. I've given you my reasonable excuse of why I've not been about, and I do believe it's a valid excuse, is everything that's gone on. But I'm going to be back very, very soon, and I'm going to be back doing these two first. This one's going to be broken down and put into the sonic cleaner, and we're going to clean these up. Then I'm going to heat them up, and heat them up with this gas burner. I love this toy. Watch this. Oh yes, brilliant. That way I can bend and twist them like they've had rocks and stuff, and diggers have scraped along the sides. It's going to be good fun, and we'll do a video on at least one of them, how to do it, and then I'm going to sell them both, and I'm only doing it for fun. They're not commissioned. No one's asked me for a commission for a long time, which is quite alright, but I'm just going to do these. They're out of era. I don't need them, and I'll sell them on eBay and see who wants to buy them. They might not sell, or they might do. You never know. Anyway, thank you all ever so much for looking in. I appreciate each and every one of you for sticking with me while I've not produced a video or done anything at all with my channel. I really do sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you ever so much. And if you've watched the video all along, thank you. Please do give us a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Thank you very much. Bye bye for now, my friends, and do take care. Bye bye now.